Tanks are so old school, it's harassers now. Harassers are the new kid on the block.
Yep. Okay, sorry to interrupt you. Carry on.
Fuck you guys, I like my lightning. But yeah, the Russians, they dropped their the Russian airborne dropped BMPs. No, not BMPs, BMDs.
Ordinary, that was caught on camera. Good job.
Maybe it was
If
the
we have
driver
the
and
halberd
commander.
on our harassers, they'll be a pretty good offense tool.
Vehicle terminals are hacked.
Tell them to get the Vulcan. I couldn't get my whisper to work. The Vulcan is an amazing basically everything tool.
The Vulcan. Doesn't that fire
Yeah.
explosive rounds as well?
Yeah, I think so. It doesn't do that much damage to infantry, but it works as a great deterrent, and it works really well against armor. I hate that you can just tap side to side, so you're just doing a tiny little bit of movement, and suddenly you're impossible to fucking hit, and you take like no accuracy penalty. Am I the only one who's noticed that?
I suppose.
No, I just don't abuse that. It's really annoying.
Yeah, I don't ever, and that's why it annoys me the most, because I never abuse that kind of thing. It always annoyed me in Halo, watching people like bunny hop around like fucking idiots, and yet still being able to get tons of kills that way.
Yeah, I mean, in our flashbang, in Halo 3, if you were an elite, you could just point your head down at the ground and no one can get a headshot on you because of the way the kill box worked.
That makes no goddamn sense.
Yeah, I mean, like, because apparently there was something where if you pointed your head down, it was now your back where your head should be, and you still move the same speed, so you can just run into cover, and no one can insta-kill you.
A shot to the back of the neck is still pretty damn deadly.
Cap. 4 minutes until we're down here.
A proper
Excellent.
kill box should have
Amerish
with the head,
archers
the
are
neck
being
included.
captured.
I said no, hack them if you can, because that'd be the best.
Oh.
Especially anti-vehicle turrets. That'd be great.
Oh, by the way, you know how you said about slicing the pie or whatever?
Yeah.
That just allowed us to capture A, so cool.
Yeah, you can get screwed by it sometimes though, because it doesn't work very well if you aren't aiming down the sights, not because of any reason other than just the way the controls work. You're just moving a little bit too fast, unless you're completely side strafing, but whatever. And I've been killed many times because you can't see to your sides, obviously. So
Okay.
it works great when
AAA.
you're working as a team though.
Oh.
AAA's been hacked.
Excellent.
Vanguard's 500 yards south on the road.
Understood.
First Vanguard down, second is smoking and backing up.
Dropping.
If you have tank mines, tank mine the road towards the block gate.
People go to capture it. You want to capture it, people defend it. But listen, it's essential to our war effort.
Second Vanguard gone, Sundra gone, we have a hostile Liberator at the junction south.
I have to go AFK for a bit, guys. You needed to help. I'm off some groceries.
New attack wave moving up from the south. I see one Sundra, one Vanguard and miscellaneous infantry. And they saw me.
Or anti-air, your choice. There's plenty of all.
Unfortunately, I do not last long.
Do what you can.
Got him.
Nice.
I get kill assist.
We have Kill the Americans Day.
We've consolidated a lot of those to be Mondays, and so usually there's like one Monday.
Well
a
done,
month
TR. We weren't there, but we still won.
across the Mediterranean, and then
To
across
to Morocco, swim across to Gibraltar, claim asylum.
Alpha, Bravo's contracts hold the town point A if you guys take these numbers.
that would take more than a
Understood.
day, even if he was really fast. And if he was really fast, if he would spend a lot of energy making it
Okay,
even more.
Alpha, take point A back, please.
What is like the flash?
No, so point C. Alpha's take point C. Yeah, you can just go to one of the vehicle terminals and spawn a brass set. No, but in all logic, he could go to Gibraltar. They'll give him food.
Yeah, in all logic, yeah.
Oh,
Seriously.
yeah, spawn beacon's broken again.
Would they really, him swinging across, they wouldn't be like, hey, you can't do that.
Well, he needs to go to Gibraltar, sneak aboard one of the RAF planes there, hopefully one's heading to England, and then he just has to avoid all the military patrols and he'll be fine.
Oh yeah. I like the whole, hopefully it's heading to England. You're right, hopefully it's not heading to somewhere like, I don't know, Afghanistan.
Nah,
then-
Gibraltar, they don't go to
Would
there.
he be better?
Gibraltar
Well,
would be
then hopefully
training.
it's not one that's gearing up for war against the Spanish again.
Well, if he can steal a passport and manage to doctor his photo onto it, then he'll be able to enter any EU country without
World's
problem.
most
Yeah, with all those
resourceful
computer
African
skills he
boy.
has.
It's like the James Bond of African boys.
How does he not already have food?
Yeah, that's good.
How is he not just stealing food and giving it to the poor? What a selfish asshole if he has all these skills.
I do have a question. If they're starving, why can't they move to where there's more food?
Because they don't have money.
Yeah, but
That's part of also, if they had money, if they had enough money to just pick up and move, then they probably would be able to also buy food and have it brought to them.
no, I mean not even money, just build a bus somewhere else.
The tanks are so old school it's harassers now. Harassers are the new kid on the block.
Yep. Okay, so
Fuck you guys, I like my lightning. But yeah, the Russians, they dropped their the Russian airport dropped BMPs. No, not BMPs. BMPs. Loaded with
ordinarily that was
fiber
caught on
and
the counter. Good job.
Good defense time.
Vehicle terminals are hacked.
Tell them to get the Vulcan. The Vulcan is amazing anti basically everything.
The Vulcan. Yeah, for explosive rounds.
Yeah, I think so. It doesn't do that much damage to infantry, but it works as a great deterrent. And it works really well against armor. I hate that you can just tap side to side. So you're just doing a tiny little bit of movement, and suddenly you're impossible to fucking hit. You take like no accuracy penalty. Am I the only one who noticed that?
I suppose.
I just don't use it. It's really annoying.
Yeah, I don't ever, and that's why it annoys me the most, because I never have music and anything. It always annoyed me in Halo, watching people like bunny hop around like fucking idiots. And yet still making me tons of kills that way.
Yeah, I mean, in our flashbang, in Halo 3, if you're an elite, you just point your head down to the ground and no one can get a headshot on you. It's like the way the cool box worked.
That makes no goddamn sense.
Yeah, I mean, like, because apparently there was something where if you pointed your head down, it was now your back where your head should be, and you still move at the same speed, so you can just run into cover, and no one can insta-kill you.
A shot to the back of the neck is still pretty damn
Last minus
deadly.
camp. 4 minutes until we're done.
A proper kickoff should have
Amerish
the head, the neck included.
Okay, Charlie, can you head over once you have done that to crux mining operation.
Is there anything you guys can do about the anti-air turrets?
We can try.
Oh, hack them if you can.
You have it.
I said, no, hack them if you can, 'cause that'd be the best.
Oh.
Especially the anti-vehicle turrets. That'd be great.
But by the way, you know your beast said about the size of the fire,
Yeah.
that just allowed us to catch a.
Yeah, you can get screwed by it sometimes though, because it doesn't work very well if you aren't aiming down the sights, not because of any reason other than just the way the controls work. You're just moving a little bit too fast, unless you're completely straight, but whatever. And I've been killed many times because you can't see to your sides, obviously. So, how do they not realize that they need to balance out that scatter max?
Because Higby.
I mean, you can tell it's broken when it's the only kind of max that's used.
Because Higby and accept bursters.
Yeah, well, I mean, but when you're actually talking about one that's used against other infantry, that's the only kind used. Whereas on the other factions, you get a bigger mix. In NC, it's either dual burster, or dual scatter.
But that one broke, man. But of course, no one does. But the majority of players NC,
Yeah.
then it's never going to get changed. Because they're
Not
going
on
to
this
downvote that.
server. Not in this server. I think we're still pretty even on this server, but the fact that TR used to be the dominant one on this server, and now it's becoming like all the other servers around the world where it's NC is the most dominant. Then it's actually, I think TR or most other servers are the minority.
We need you at Arcs.
Charlie,
Okay,
Captain,
bring us Sundra.
there's a Sundra on the western side. Sundra on the western side of crux mining. Need left, Charlie.
Enemy ATV spotted!
Well, that was hilarious.
Totally.
Bravest flash ever.
Yeah, I just grateful that wasn't a Jihad Jeep, so...
Jihad! No, we just got Ghost Cat behind us.
Of course we did. I'm telling you. The reason why DBS is starting to be able to flood in
Yes,
on
we
this
did.
server is because all of our friendlies are leaving.
Says if
Heavy,
you get
small
big, I
mine.
can turn you up to aim. So that's good, right?
Fire. Resupply, guys. Heavies, resupply real quick.
Okay, is there a squad that will volunteer to head down to Black Shard Tungsten Mine? It's just south of it.
It's just a ghost skipper. Just saying.
A ghost capper where the NC can now spawn.
Yeah, yes, your point.
Congratulations on volunteering, Rick.
Rick, you've been volunteered. Alright, thank you everyone for coming. It's been a really good turnout today. I think this is the most people we've had since the Purge, which I'm very pleased to see. Well done. We managed to come back from that pushback on Indar and kind of owned on Amerish.
What is your